forgotten skill, basically. And usually when I come down the shows, that's what I'm doing. I'm just showing people again. I've forgotten skill.
What message would you give anybody to get involved in Galgael?
Well, you're going to find a bit of your heritage again. You're going to recapture what you've lost, really. And why not? You know what I mean? Why not take the time to do it? Because, well, basically you're a long time dead. Well, it's true, isn't it?
Galgael believes in encouraging the preservation and growth of all minority languages and cultures, thereby celebrating the diversity of European and world languages. Consequently, intrinsic to the Galgael is the understanding, knowledge and appreciation of our rich Gaelic heritage and its cultural roots.
What's your involvement with the Galgael?
Which way are we directing this? My direction? Both directions? Go for it.
Volunteers having great fun.
Yes.
Bringing craft back to the communities. Right.
Basically from the point of view of working within community arts and trying to head back to some of the things that are more traditional. So myself, it's more at the moment heading to sort of like coil pots.
You can bring it up into a little pot. You can make the walls
making mats.
Excellent. You can make it even bigger.
String bags. And also the fateful one with the Scoobies that all the kids are into at the moment. Just
by
bringing traditional methods
pinching them up with
modern materials from the point of view so the kids can relate
and you
to what they're doing and what they're doing.
Up. Just keep going all the way around it, doing the same thing.
You know, your knotwork that you've got here is not that different from the Scoobies that
loaded.
All the girls are very much into, or using traditional weaving techniques from the point of view of recycling.
Did a little bit
helps for projects in the environment from the point of view of doing projects with the kids and making them a little bit more aware about traditional things and the benefits of them.
How
basically.
Did you get into this yourself?
Via my husband, actually. He became a volunteer with Galgael first, and when I went down to pick him up, found out about it, got interested, and now getting taught how to do some of the things myself, so I can basically go out and do the same sort of idea, but maybe in schools or like today, you know, outside in fairs.
So you've got the idea, just keep turning it around and
what do you think, the public's response to it? The kids and that take well to it?
Very well. They love it. Kids in general love anything that's arts and crafts. Challenge of doing something new, something that wee bit different. The example that I gave you there, this is basically a Turk's knot, a Turk's head. And the wee girl that made this spent an hour and a half, I think. But doing it with Scoobies rather than doing it with our first attempt, which I think I've still got, or it's been moved. She's maybe taken it with her. She tried it with rope first, and then a case of
just before you put it on,
wanted to try it with the Scoobies so that she can take it back
nice and round.
Show her friends that she can do something different with Scoobies that they can't do.
From this side,
as they're all very much into. But
take a hand in each hand. And then we take
kids love getting their hands dirty or doing something new,
take it to the back.
Community type crafts, arts, anything that's creative is in general
just
very good for people from the point of view of their self-confidence, their self-respect, be it interacting with other people. If you're sitting doing one of the projects I've been involved with, I discovered that when you're sitting doing something artistic, people talk,
nice little pots.
And they talk about their problems in a very relaxed environment and go out feeling okay. And some of the skills that when people are maybe in crisis in life and tend to sort of like retreat back into themselves, when they start doing things that are creative, they start opening out as well. So the benefits of like community crafts is just endless.
Today we're just showing examples of coil pots, which is one of a pretty ancient technique. You know, as long as clay's been around, the coil pots have been here, which is built up in just a series of coils and smoothed on the inside and then smoothed around the outside. This is one a little girl done that just a short time ago, and she's done really, really well. It's one of a few techniques. You can also throw these pots on a wheel It can be used that way, or you can make it with thin slabs of clay that are pieced together
And then we'll see if we can put
to make
some
geometrical shapes. But this skill has been about for thousands of years.
And how did you get into it?
You do circles?
I done a little bit at college a while ago, and as I've joined Galgael, I discovered they had a kiln, 2 bags of clay and a potter's wheel, and I've never looked back.
How did you get involved with Galgael?
Just via its reputation. I'd heard of it, and for a long, long time I'd really been wanting to go down and join it. And until I finally got my foot through the door, it was the best thing I ever done. And I would recommend anyone to join any venture of this kind of quality.
And how do you find the kids take to?
Oh, the kids love it. You know, you find people to give them the opportunity to use their craft and to learn crafts. The people have a lot more skill in their hands than they realise, and most people just need the opportunity. And these things, there should be much more of them about. Every area should have a Galgael, every region, and hopefully one day we will.
Funded by the Scottish Communities Against Drugs, the project aims to divert young people from using drugs by encouraging involvement in education, employment and leisure. The principles of the project mirror all Galgael's activities.
What's your connection with the Galgaels?
It's their fault. I'm a silversmith, man. They set me up.
How did you get involved?
Man asked me to help him launch a boat about 5 years ago, and I've been doing nearly every day since. I've ended up doing a degree in silversmith, and I've got backing for the lottery, so I'm quite happy with the way things are working now.
Right. So is it a dying trade, is it, the silversmithing? Or?
I don't know, it's a very lucrative one. No, I wouldn't say so, no. Oh, the bling market's definitely on the up. But traditional Celtic stuff, man, most of it's mass produced in India. And Govan and all Gaelic means the place of the metal workers, so I'm going to use heritage as a marketing tool. And hopefully get the traditional craft of Govan back and up and running.
So how are you setting yourself up? Is it a social
enterprise? Yes.
Yeah. Do you find yourself being a social entrepreneur?
It's the last thing I would ever call myself, but apparently that's what I'm alright, so they tell me. As long as they give me the money, they can call me what they want, you know. Govan is forged because it's traditional, just basically because I'm using heritage as a marketing tool, and I'm just cashing in on the whole aspect of Govan being called the place of the metal workers.
What's your response for your council and stuff?
The council, well, nothing as of yet. We've not approached them, but my local council's very encouraging, and hopefully once I get up and running I'll get funding for all sorts of places. That's what I've been told anyway, so.
The Trust also has certification in sailing training and often offers clients the opportunity to undertake first step courses in sailing techniques. Trainees can also achieve the competent crew level of sailing proficiency through the Clyde Sailing Trust.
What makes you want to do this then?